Hi, Amy. I just thought it'd be easier to just shoot you a short video to explain how to add students to your courses if you want to overload. So if you just go to the portal, so go to the Delta page and then go to the portal and then go to self-service, okay, and then faculty. Then you'll see your list of courses. These are mine, obviously, because I'm under my portal. But so if I went to winter, 2021, and I wanted to overload students into any of those courses, or even fall, I think you wanted to overload students into your fall course. So, like, for example, I've got a course that starts on the 25th. So let's click on that one. And then you're just going to click on permissions. So across the top, you've got roster, attendance, grading. You're going to click on permissions and then faculty consent. So then you can see I've already given a couple students permission. So what I did is I just searched their name. So like Beanitta Dawkins was the first student's name. So if I put her under the search button and I click search, you can see that student's name and what degree they've chosen pops up. So you just want to make sure, because sometimes I've had two students with the exact same name pop up. So if that's the case, I have to ask the student what degree you're in so I can make sure I give permission to the right student. So, you would just click on their name and then that would put them down here and give them permission to register. So, I always give an explanation to, in that form, I always just say, giving them permission to register. So that's how you can give permission. So it's up to you as far as how many students you want to allow. Like if the course has 20 students in it, I normally would allow no more than 2 students to overload because then usually you lose 1, maybe 2 over the course of the semester. So that'll get me back up to that 20 cap. But if you want more than 20 students, I don't encourage to overload too many more, because if that happens a lot, then they might look back and say, well, you're constantly teaching 24 students when the capacity is set at 20. Let's up the capacity to 24 then. And so that means all sections of LW 220 would have a capacity of 24 instead of 20. So, I'd be careful with how many students you overload. But for sure, I would say at least 2 would be fine, because, we always lose 1 or 2 over the course of the semester. So hopefully that helps as far as that goes. Your other question here about the Midland Center. Yep, we can go ahead and get some stability balls. You want some small bands and loops. So what I would do is just email me back and let me know what particular bands you're looking for. Maybe send me the website, the link to the website, and maybe what colors, or, sometimes they have different colored handles to represent, one's harder than another one. So maybe let me know exactly how many you're talking about, how many stability balls you're talking about. I can get the BOSU ball, that's not a problem. But for those, I would probably need, some more detail, and I can go ahead and order those. That's not a problem. And then storage totes, I can just, go ahead and order a couple storage totes to have those over there for you. Other than that, winter schedule, probably won't really look at canceling classes until end of November, beginning of December, because, students are always wait until the last minute to register. So I hate to, cancel classes too soon. So I would say the beginning of December sometime is when we start looking at enrollment and consolidating sections. If we have multiple sections of a class, then we'd more likely cancel, one that's lower, especially if a lot of the other sections have seats left in there. So just FYI on that. And then makeup slips. I thought I did email Kate and ask her to order you some, but I maybe I didn't. But what you can do is just email Kate Rodell and ask her to order you some makeup slips from the printing department and see if they will deliver them to, our mailboxes. If not, you might need to pick them up in the post office, because I don't know if the post office is actually delivering mail yet, because I know they weren't. They were keeping it in the post office, and then we would have to go to the post office to pick it up. So if they won't deliver them to your mailbox, you might need to swing by the post office and pick them up. So, yeah, so I would just email Kate on getting those. So I'll let you know as far as fall schedule or winter schedule goes. I did have an instructor at the Saginaw Center that will not be able to teach LW 220 there for winter. We did have it in the schedule for Friday mornings from 8:30 to 10, but it's not set in stone. If you wanted to offer a LW 220 at the Saginaw Center, you're more than welcome to do that, and you could probably choose the day and the time as well that would, suit your needs and fit your schedule. So just FYI, if you think you're interested in picking that up and adding it to your load, that's totally fine. We can add it in for winter, and then especially for next fall as well. So just let me know on that one. So have a good day.